You ever get that feeling like a storm is brewing over Elliott Bay even when the sky looks clear? Today, things are heating up behind the scenes at Lumen Field in a way nobody saw coming. Massive financial calls and the promise of superstardom are on a collision course, and the future of our defense might be decided in the next few hours. What is going on with the pillars of this roster? The news I have today is going to hit you right in the gut and totally change how you see this upcoming season. You aren't going to believe what we're looking at. Guys, we are on an epic mission. Our community of Seahawks diehards is growing fast, and my dream is to hit 1,000 subscribers so we can show the world the true power of the 12s right here on YouTube. If you love this team, if you live for every tackle and feel every snap, do not leave me hanging. Subscribe right now, join the family, and let's smash this goal together. There's a deafening silence coming out of John Schneider's office that is starting to make people around here pretty nervous. Just picture this. The team just backed up the Brinks truck to make Jackson Smith-Njigba the highest paid receiver in NFL history with a massive $168 million deal. Obviously, that sends a loud message to the other side of the locker room. And that is exactly where things get complicated. Devin Witherspoon, our gladiator in the secondary, and the guy who plays with enough energy to blow the roof off the stadium, still hasn't signed his extension. If you think he's going to take a hometown discount, you better think again. The cornerback market is absolutely on fire, and Spoon doesn't just want to raise. He wants to reset the entire market. Stacy Rost over at Seattle Sports shared a perspective to try and calm everyone down, saying it isn't time to hit the panic button quite yet. She believes the relationship isn't hostile, but Devin's agent, Reggie Johnson, is known for being an absolute shark at the table. Remember when he was the last rookie to sign back in 2023? Yeah, he plays hardball. The goal is clear. Beat the deals for stars like Trent McDuffie and Sauce Gardner, who are sitting around $30 million a year right now. Witherspoon is a 3-time Pro Bowler with an 89.9 PFF grade. He knows exactly how much he matters to Mike McDonald's scheme. The risk here is all about strategy. If Seattle waits too long, the price only goes up. On the flip side, this defense is flying. Kirk Cousins, who felt the weight of our system personally, said recently that this unit plays with a passion and chemistry that is basically perfect. They barely gave up any points during that Super Bowl run, and Witherspoon was the heart of that aggression. The fans are split. On one hand, the fear of losing our best defender, and on the other, the trust that the front office knows what they're doing. But the truth is, until that pen hits the paper, uncertainty is hanging over Lumen Field. And if you think this is the only tense negotiation, wait until you see what's cooking on our front line, because what's happening with our offense is even more incredible. You know that feeling of finally finding something you've been searching for over a decade? It feels like the Seahawks finally hit the jackpot in a spot that used to be our biggest nightmare. A name that wasn't on many radars at the start of last season is now being talked about like a football god. Gray Zabel, our left guard, didn't just survive his rookie year. He finished the season in a way that left the PFF analysts speechless. He posted an 86.8 grade in the final weeks, leading every guard in the league in pass blocking efficiency. We are watching the birth of a potential 2026 All-Pro, something we haven't seen in Seattle since the legendary Steve Hutchinson days. This changes everything for our offense. For years, we watched our quarterbacks running for their lives, but now Sam Darnold has a safe harbor. Zabel brought a stability to the interior of the line that spread to the whole group. Charles Cross and Abraham Lucas finally look like they have the right partner to form a legit brick wall. John Schneider's front office, which hasn't invested this heavily or successfully in elite guards since 2010, seems to have finally broken the curse. Fans are already dreaming of Zabel being an All-Pro at 24, which puts him on a Hall of Fame trajectory. It is a movie script turnaround, going from a unit everyone criticized to one of the best in the NFL. But make no mistake, continuity is the name of the game here. With rookies like Bo Stevens pushing the veterans, the competition in practice has gone through the roof. The focus now is protecting Darnold at all costs and opening up holes in the defense so big that even I could run through them. The days of desperately converting defensive players to the O-line are officially over. We have depth, we have talent, and most importantly, we have an identity. The days of turbulence are behind us, and fans can sleep easy knowing the left side of the line is in good hands. However, while the offense is turning into a powerhouse, the defense is still sparking heated debates about who the real star of the show is, or if they even need one. If you look at Byron Murphy's numbers and think he's going to shatter every sack record next season, you might want to hear what the Seattle experts are saying. Murphy was a total beast on the road to Super Bowl 60, putting up 7 sacks and acting as a wall against the run. But here's the twist. Brock Howard and Mike Salk think he might not even hit double-digit sacks in 2026. And relax. It isn't because he's going to play poorly. Quite the opposite. It is because of the genius of Mike Macdonald. The philosophy here isn't about one guy hitting 60 home runs alone. It is an army where everyone eats. The Seahawks defense has become an unselfish unit where the pressure comes from everywhere, rattling quarterbacks and sharing the glory. Murphy generated 50 total pressures, but Macdonald's system prioritizes the collective effort over individual stats. This creates a tactical nightmare for opponents who can't just double-team one guy. To double down on this, the Seahawks brought in Dante Fowler Jr., a veteran with nearly 60 career sacks. The reason Fowler picked Seattle is a warning to the rest of the league. Coordinator Aiden Durd. Fowler said he'd play for him anywhere, calling Macdonald a general and the kind of guy players would run through a wall for. That pack mentality is what makes Seattle so dangerous. Murphy might not get 15 sacks, but his impact lets Leonard Williams, Fowler, and the linebackers have a field day. It is a war machine designed to be unpredictable. Kirk Cousins mentioned that this defense always makes the right read based on the offensive look, showing that Macdonald's brain is always one step ahead. Signing Fowler just proves Seattle isn't satisfied and wants the depth to keep the pedal to the metal for all 4 quarters. The locker room vibe is total unity, and that could be the edge we need to keep the NFC title. But is this model without a statistical superstar sustainable long-term? Or will we miss having a pure dominator when things get tight? Only time and the scoreboard will tell. Seattle is in a magical moment, but there are plenty of crossroads ahead. We've seen the money battle with Witherspoon, the meteoric rise of Zabel on the line, and Murphy's team-first strategy that could change how we think about the pass rush. We are building a dynasty on raw talent and tactical smarts, but the future takes sacrifice and total focus. Do you think we should pay Witherspoon whatever he wants, or can Macdonald's system survive without him? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe so we can hit 1,000. The show is just getting started. Go Hawks!